Welcome back to another Love After Lockup recap, y'all. Are you guys ready to talk about Season 6, Episode 6? I don't even know if it's Season 6, but that's what they're calling it, so we're just gonna go with it, okay? We're gonna roll with it. Okay, great. All right. Let's start with Alexis, Julius, and Ashley. So this is right after Julius dumped her on Ashley's birthday.
Is there another person?
Yeah.
Okay, and she is so heartbroken. She's sobbing, she's hyperventilating, she's crying. He has a girlfriend! He had a girlfriend the whole entire time! I can't believe he did this to me! Now, Julius is outside the hotel room telling the cameras that he wanted to give her a chance, but he just couldn't because she's doing too much. And the reason why he wanted to give her a chance was she got his name tattooed on her chest.
She ain't take it too well.
Even though he never told her to do that, but I don't know how much I believe him because it would be crazy if Ashley went and did it all on her own. But I kind of believe Ashley. I do believe that they did agree on it and he just backed out and then now is calling her crazy. But yeah, he thinks that we're gonna misconstrue everything and call him the bad guy. It's very interesting that he would even say that, meaning he's kind of aware that he's on camera and that there is an audience that will have their own opinions. But I don't know. I think he's probably pleasantly surprised that everybody's on his side. By the way, I watched an interview that she did with Kiki and Kibitz, and she seems so down to earth and super, super sweet. I mean, Julius must have good taste in women because Ashley is super sweet and Alexis is super sweet. I just feel so bad for Alexis because she's knocked up right now with his baby. Oh, God.
She supported me more than anybody.
Then we see Alexis in her apartment doing her nursing homework, and then Julius walks in. He looks absolutely defeated and tired, and he's just like, hey. And she's like, are you okay? What the hell happened? Did you get into a fight with Tyler? Is he okay? And he's like, yeah. What took you so long? I thought something happened to you. We were just smoking and chilling. Okay. Then he hops in the shower so he can wash away all of his lies and deceit. I came across a TikTok the other day and it was Ashley. She was answering the FAQs and she said that we're no longer going to see her on the show anymore. She didn't film any more scenes after that. So sadly, we're not going to get a scene of Ashley and Alexis finally meeting each other and comparing notes. Alexis drives Julius to his meeting with the parole officer, and as she's driving, Julius's phone is going off. It's going ding, 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 ding. And apparently it's Ashley. She's telling him off. She's telling him what a piece of shit he is. She's telling him he's a liar and how she's going to put him on blast. And Alexis isn't dumb. She feels something going on. She's peeking over and she just can't really see anything because she's driving, but she knows something is going on. It's probably another woman.
My suspicions are that he's talking to another girl.
So she confronts him as they're playing Connect 4. In some type of game room cafe type of place. I've never seen a place like this. But they're playing Connect 4. And she's like, am I the only person you're talking to right now? And he's like, what do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean? You know exactly what she means. Now, I gotta give credit to Alexis. She played this so well. She was cool, calm, and collected. She wasn't all instigating him like, who were you with? What were you doing? Like, I know something's going on. When you're trying to get information, especially from a guy, you have to be calm. You have to be cool. You have to act like everything's gonna be okay. Like, I'm chill. Like, just tell me the truth, bro. You're good. And then you get the truth and then you can whoop his ass, okay? So that's exactly what she did. She was like, is there anybody else? Like, it's fine. You can tell me. I'm cool. Just be honest. That's all. And he's like, okay, well, I gotta be honest. Yeah, there's someone else.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Like, it is somebody else.
And she's like, okay, whoa, I didn't expect you to say that. Okay, I need a moment. So she runs outside and she goes in her car and she cries. Girl, if you're watching this, I just want you to know you can do so much better. Okay, he's not even that cute. Look at him. He's all right. And on top of that, he's got no personality. Oh my God, he's so boring. He's so dull. Do his neurons up there even work? Somebody said in the comment section that he blinks like a Chuck E. Cheese character, and now I cannot unsee it. He's not funny. He's got no riz, no charm. He has no drive. He doesn't even talk about what he wants to do with his life or his future, like nothing. Why are you with him? You are in nursing school. You are a smart cookie, and you're so sweet on top of that. Why are you wasting your time and your energy with him? Let's move on to Brooke and JK. So remember, this is right after Brooke and JK got into a really big fight because she's about to make him late to his curfew. And if he's 1 minute late, he goes back to jail. So he storms out of the car. He's like, you stupid ass bitch. And then he calls his friend and he's like, you gotta come and get me because my stupid ass bitch ass girlfriend is gonna make me late to curfew.
Bro, I just got out, bro. And I'm not finna go back behind this stupid ass bitch, bro. I swear to God, I'm not.
If Brooke does not take me back, I'm not gonna be home in time for my curfew. I'm going back to prison.
Brooke is still in the car. She's bitching. Like, I don't understand this fight. Why is this even happening? What is the point of her arguing and not driving him home? Does she really want him to go back to jail? It makes no sense. So she finally drives him home after realizing that he might go to jail. They get out of the car and she doesn't want to go inside the house. So he's like, come on, get inside. Stop being a stupid bitch. And as he's saying that, his mother is also pulling into the driveway and gets out of the car and hears him call her a stupid bitch. And she's like, oh no, I told you better than to call a woman a bitch. Don't talk to a woman like that.
Quit being a stupid and go in the house.
Whoa.
What?
I've taught you better than talk to a woman like that. I don't care how mad you are.
So he goes inside and Kathy asks Brooke what the hell is going on. And she's like, I just need a minute. So Kathy goes inside and then Brooke goes inside and she asks JK what the hell happened. And then JK tells his mom that she was about to make him late for curfew. And then Mama Kathy was like, oh, hell no. You were going to send my son back to jail? And Brooke goes, well, he made a promise to my kids. Well, then you call your kids and tell them your situation. They're 8 and 12, okay? They're not going to understand. Well, then don't make promises that you can't keep. I'm sorry, but I'm with Mama Kathy here. I think Brooke is being so effing immature and ridiculous by being upset at JK. He didn't purposely miss the meeting with her kids. So then Kathy tells Brooke, you need to go home and cool off. So she's about to go, but right before that, he just grabs her face and he's like, I can't do this anymore. We can't fight, blah, blah, blah. And she's like, but you ditched my kids. And he's like, yeah, but I got an ankle monitor on. What do you want from me? Blah, 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 blah. And then they kiss and make up. Oh, so dumb.
I can't keep having you act like this. I can't. Let's work it out. Please.
Okay.
Okay?
It's the day of his big welcome home party, and Brooke is telling Kathy how they made up, but she's still pissed off that he made a promise to her kids and he broke it, and how it really disappointed the kids and how they were so sad, and when she makes a promise, she keeps it no matter what, blah, 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 blah. Oh my God. Kathy wants her to chill. She's like, can you just let my son enjoy his freedom? He just got out. Holy shit. Now, the scene was really funny because Brooke goes outside, she talks to JK's stepdad, and the stepdad brings up the fact that they want to have kids. He's like, so is it true that you and JK are talking about having a kid? And she's like, yep, we are. And he's like, are you mother effing stupid? Use your brain. Do you even have one? He's had more girlfriends in prison than I've had my whole entire life. Okay, you're just one in a million.
Here I was thinking like, I'm something special, but David's comment honestly has me thinking, I'm just a fresh out of prison girlfriend. Like, he's got some big kind of roster or something. The only bitch I knew about was Alex.
And she's like, what? I thought his only ex was Alex. So now I got other bitches to worry about? So then she turns to JK and she's like, hey, can I borrow your phone for a sec? And he's like, why? And she's like, I need it for a second. So she grabs it and she goes inside the house. And he's thinking, oh shit. She's gonna go through my phone and I have all my old messages. I didn't get a chance to delete them yet. Ugh. So she goes in his phone. She opens up the Facebook. She goes through the messages and the friends list. She starts deleting everything. She's like, delete, block, delete, block, delete, block, delete, block.
Deleting all these random ass bitches that I don't know who the they are. I'm blocking Alex on his Facebook. What the y'all need to be friends for? Once a whore, always a whore.
Oh, she's a hoe. He don't need to be talking to her. Delete. Oh, that's another hoe he don't need to talk to. Delete. I'm like, oh my God. So JK borrows his friend's phone so that he can call Alex. And then he tells her, Brooke has my phone right now, so do not call me, do not text me, and don't show up at my party, okay? We'll set up a day and time to meet privately after I'm done with this party, okay? And she's like, yeah, I got you. Why is he so secretive about Alex? That makes things so much shadier. Brooke is done going through his phone, and then she tells the cameras, you know what? I don't want to have kids with a guy who can't be faithful.
Like, I'm not trying to have a baby with a man that is not, like, gonna be faithful, is not gonna be loyal.
Then don't have any freaking kids with him until you know for sure, dummy. Breathe in. Breathe out. She goes back outside, hands him his phone, and she's like, I can't believe you talked to so many hoes. You know what? You can keep them hoes. And she leaves.
Thank you. You good?
All these bitches, like, that's gonna work. Oh, but I love you and I ain't going nowhere and we're gonna get married and let's have a baby and that's why I you 3 times on the first night. But I'm still talking to all these hoes.
What hoes?
You know what? You can have them hoes. I don't even want it no more. I'm leaving.
I can't wait for JK and Alex to secretly meet up and for Brooke to find out. Last and very least, we have Savannah and Bradley. Bradley's welcome home party is over, so Savannah and Bradley get in the car, and Savannah's like, what did you and Caddy talk about, And he goes, well, she thinks you're dramatic and you're gonna lead me down a bad spiral. And she's like, why is it always me versus them? Why can't we just all get along? And he's like, who cares if my sister doesn't like you, okay? I don't like drama. Keep me out of it. I don't want to talk about this anymore.
Savannah's always worried about other people liking her.
It's your side and her side, and at the end of the day, what does it matter if Caddy likes you or doesn't like you?
It's about respect.
I don't want to make my life any harder than what it is, and I don't want to go through any emotional trauma. So it's like, I need to not hear about this drama anymore.
Savannah's bummed because he's not really helping. He's not defending her or trying to help the situation by talking to his sisters, telling them to be nice to her. Like, do something. So the next morning, his older sister Alyssa calls to tell him that she was able to find a dentist who could see him tomorrow morning, 8 o'clock. Now, Savannah had already booked him a dentist appointment, but it's a month away. So Alyssa basically said, hey, I found someone who can take you in tomorrow. Do you want to go see him? And he's like, yes, I have not gotten my teeth checked since before prison. So yes, the earlier the better. He's really happy and he lets Savannah know. And she's like, what?
Oh, you wanted her to do that?
I didn't not want her to do that.
How are you gonna get there? Is Alyssa gonna come get you with her no car?
Didn't think about that one, but figured I was just gonna make it there.
You know how far away this dentist is? 45 minutes.
Okay.
Did you expect me to take you?
Why am I getting the resistance with you?
So you told your sister that she should find you another dentist appointment? And he's like, oh, well, I really want to go see a dentist. The sooner the better. And then she goes, so it's tomorrow morning? Who's going to take you tomorrow? You know that dentist is 45 minutes away. Do you just expect me to drop everything and drive you there tomorrow? And he's like, okay, you don't have to then. First of all, I don't really know why Savannah's so pissed. Like, if you're not doing anything, then just drive him to the dentist. Why don't you want your boyfriend to go see a dentist? Is it because you didn't book it? I just don't understand why she was so mad. But then she explains. And according to her, she feels like Bradley does whatever he wants and expects her to go along with whatever he wants, whenever he wants. And I'm going to assume that she feels like he prioritizes his sister over her. And she also doesn't like how he tells his sisters every little thing that goes on in his life.
I feel like I'm talking to Caddy right now.
I mean, it's my little sister. What do you...
I mean, every time I do something that you don't like, you call your sister and then want me to have a relationship with her, but you're giving her one side of the story.
No, you want the relationship with her. And I'm trying to not be split in between my family household and the household I'm trying to build with you.
Bradley's not too happy about Savannah's attitude, and then they get into another argument because she starts talking shit about his sisters, and he's like, nope, I'm not doing this. Don't talk shit to me about my family. So he gets up, gets in her car, and then starts driving away, and she's like, hello, that's my car. Where are you going with my car? As he's driving away, he calls his friend to tell him that Savannah is crazy, okay, and that he's done with her.
Yo, I just can't keep doing man. This bitch is bugging out.
Meanwhile, Savannah calls his older sister Alyssa, and she's like, hey, can you call your brother and tell him to come back with my car? He took off, and the car's not even in my name, that it's in my mom's name, and he can't just drive away with my car. So then Alyssa calls Bradley, and then he just immediately goes off about Savannah. He's like, this bitch is nuts, this bitch is controlling, this bitch is crazy, this bitch. I mean, he said bitch so many times, it was a little concerning. But I'm not even gonna lie, she does sound controlling and very overbearing.
She wants everything ran by her. Dude, last night I got into my Instagram, that bitch got right over my shoulder while I was going through it. Micromanaging who I should block, what I should do, delete pictures. I was like, bitch, what? Get the out of here. The trigger is when she brought up Caddy. And Savannah's just so intent on building that relationship with Caddy, I don't give a
The other night when he was going through his Instagram, she hovered over his shoulder and told him which pictures to keep and which pictures to delete and which one of his followers to block and delete and unfollow. And he was like, whoa, lay off of me and leave me alone. She tells her brother, listen, I know you're upset, I know you're heated, but you need to go back right now and return her car because she's alluding to the fact that you're gonna get in trouble. And he's like, oh, okay.
I mean, okay, but also side note, she's flipping out about a stolen car. I get that back there. I feel like she's trying to press something, and I don't like it.
10-4, yeah.
So he turns his car around and goes back to Savannah. Woo! So that's what happened on this week's Love After Lockup. Thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know all your thoughts in the comments, and I'll talk to you in the next one. Bye!